What are some key things or tips that you have when brands are initiating with influencers? How can they find the right influencers, and how can they get the best results from doing influencer marketing in your experience? Because I know you've done a lot of it and extremely successfully.
Yeah. So one of the most important things you should probably do first is combine data and numbers and your discovery outreach program. So a lot of the stuff that we teach with Total Online Success or our courses is we give them a calculator that says, it already has the formulas in there and put it in there. But just think in terms of yourself. If you don't have a calculator, if if a person, an influencer promotes your product, somebody sees it as a view, they click on that link, they go to your site, they just look at your site, they buzz around, they convert or they don't convert. Like, what are those numbers? Imagine if it was just start with 10,000 or 1,000, right? 1,000 people clicked on that. 1,000 people saw that influencer promoting it. What percentage from there would click on the link? What percentage from there would go to your site? From there would convert to a lead or a sale, right? And just kind of work backwards. And then knowing how much your product costs, and knowing how much your product sells for and how much it costs to get that promotional piece of content from that influencer. And then from there, you're really like looking at, okay, as you're going in and trying to do a discovery reach with influencers, you're going, hey, can this person meet these benchmarks? You can ask them how much data they have. Hey, do you have any data in your media kit that can show me your typical conversion rates or your click-through rates or your swipe ups and stuff like that? But I mean, having numbers and data combined with your discovery outreach program is really key. And I tell this all the time to students and people I talk to that like, man, I hate data, or I don't do numbers. I just love creating content. I'm always like, suck it up. It's your business. You got to do it. Like, that's the one thing more than anything that every business owner has to do, whether you like it or not. Like, you can't outsource numbers. I mean, you can eventually to CFOs and stuff like that. But if you're not there, the last thing you want to do is at the end of the month know that you're in the red or barely in the black because you weren't looking at your numbers every day or every week. It's something you just have to do to create a sustainable, successful business. So, mixing the numbers and the data with your outreach program. And then again, just like I said, what is knowing your audience and connecting with an influencer or affiliate marketer that has a like-minded audience, a similar audience, psychographically, demographically, and that's congruent to yours.
Is there any tools or anything that you use to make that easier, or you're just all working out these all manually?
Yeah. So here, this is my advice to anybody out there who's trying to join a platform or anything like that for influencer management and creating what we call creating a menu of influencers and affiliates. Really do it manually. There's people out there and platforms out there that have this huge discovery platform for them to have a bunch of influencers right in there and stuff. A lot of those influencers aren't active. They stick you in a 12-month contract, or they just don't. You're not going to do any better having that than you would outreach. And plus, there's like some better connection that we've found just actually reaching out to them ourselves and having a message directly to them, right? And so the subject headline is, you don't want to say make money because that might not get delivered to an email or anything like that, but earn, and then $ or earn money, promoting content, promoting a product that matches your content, that's going to increase your subscriber growth rate and make you money. That's what they want. They don't want to just make money. They want to increase their subscriber growth rate. Most of them probably don't know what that is, but that's a great way for you to educate them and build a relationship with them long term. So don't do the manual stuff. In my experience of years of doing it, it's the best way to do it. And plus, the problem with the one thing I really don't like about influencers, in particular affiliates too, is they overvalue their traffic. So a lot of them think they're worth more than they are. And a lot of them are either new. This influencer, space has blown up so much and is somewhat new, and so a lot of them either go get an agency. So the agency will overvalue their traffic as well because they need to get paid. Fair enough. Business is business, but it doesn't do them any service because they're actually not, they're a business or a product like like ours won't come back to them. I think it's an average of 1.5 months an influencer has a brand or a product that they promote, because the brand's not making any money on the back end. Yes, there's some awareness driver brands that out there that aren't really that concerned about top line revenue, and they're just more concerned about the awareness. But really, like, they just overvalue their traffic a lot. And so that kind of bothers me, that they just are putting themselves at a disservice from a business standpoint, getting in it and not promoting products and brands that match their audience. But I would just do manual searches. And if you don't have time to do it, I mean, I think it's just well worth your time and valuable to do if you don't have a team to already do that. And it's really important, especially with the iOS and Facebook battle at the time of recording this.
Yeah.